What's up and welcome back to another episode of the TYF Podcast. Hey, I am back. I'm happy to be here, but I'm missing my co-host, the other co-host. We have three of us here. We're missing one, but he's here in spirit. He's out there chasing that bag. He's
Wait.
Huh? He's here with us in spirits. You know what I mean? So yeah, shout out to homie is.
Shout out to homeless is.
No.
That's what you sounded like.
Nah, shout out to homie is. But yeah, been gone couple weeks working. Just networking. You know,
Actually with Boosie
badass, yeah, baby. Hey.
What do you think it is about Lil Boosie that like just white people love that guy, bro? Like, what do you think it is about him? Because like you put Cepeda, bro, you put Cepeda off on, and
I think
it's the setting.
Boosie is to white people what Hispanics are to Dolph.
Yeah, I'd say. But I mean, Boosie, I've never heard Boosie like call out, like shout out white people, you know?
Yeah.
But Dolph did it at least 4 or 5 times.
True.
But then again, maybe I'm not listening to Boosie as much.
Yeah, everybody's different too. Yeah. But down there in South Louisiana, like far shit south. And actually, I came back the day before Thanksgiving, and it wasn't that busy driving back.
So what do you think? What do you think is the biggest thing that is different between Texas and Louisiana? Because there's a trend on TikTok. I don't know if y'all have seen it, but they've been kind of saying like, "This is how we fight in Texas," or "This is how we fight in Louisiana," and like, y'all just based off like y'all's looks. I'm pretty sure y'all haven't seen it, but like it'll basically be like Louisiana people are ripping and basically saying like, "Y'all can't hang like with us," like basically saying they're more grimy. You know what I mean? Like they bout it more.
I'd say when you get in Shreveport, like North Louisiana, it really just feels like you're in Texas because everybody sounds the exact same. But when you go south, everybody had an accent like that. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Nah, not even like that. That's more like Baby is like such a New Orleans thing.
You think so?
Yes, I know so for sure. Baby is such a New Orleans thing, but like when you go to like hey, let me go get a cold drink, Like no, like yo, what's up with your fit today, huh?
Was anybody able to clock that you weren't from there?
Oh, bro, you stick out like a sore thumb, bro. Like everybody, like they talk, like it's not even just black people. Like in the way they talk, it's black people, white people, Hispanics, bro. You hear it in like their accent, like bro, like. You hear somebody talk, you're like, oh yeah, that's for sure a Cajun accent. But yeah, no, that's like one of the main differences. I will say the food down there.
Isn't it like Creole or something like that?
Yeah, Creole. Like a little bit of history, but I'm not diving into it. Like that's where like a lot of French people came when they got dropped off at the docks and they just stayed in that area. And so that's why a lot of people down there speak French and they speak Creole like slang and stuff like that. But yeah, no, like the dialects, the accents, the turns, bro, all that shit different. But the food, bro, food was good as fuck. I will say that. They put
their foot in that bitch.
They're talking my language.
They put their whole moose knuckle in that motherfucker, boy. Nice. I had a fucking po' boy while I was down there. Yeah, had some gumbo.
What's the best thing you ate down there?
I had a po' boy like 4 times when I was down there.
Same place?
Yeah, po' boy express, baby. Yeah.
Good price or what?
Oh, bro, most definitely, yeah. Bro. Matter of fact, I'm a.
I took a picture of the menu.
No, not even the menu.
The receipt.
So this right here, imagine there's another sub right there. How much do y'all think that would cost?
$8.99.
12, 13. Without drink.
It came with fries too. Let me say that.
15.
Yep, cost $15. This right here, $8.99.
Yeah,
bro, I'm not gonna lie.
I think what gave away that it was gonna be a little bit cheaper was the box.
Yeah, bro, and also like the food's po' boy, bro. Like I've always wanted to try po' boy, but like most po' boys are fried shrimp. I've never had fried shrimp. Only shrimp I've had was boiled. So I was smart with it. I like, let me get a chicken po' boy, like chicken breast, like fried chicken breast. And then let me get a small shrimp one. So then the dude, he was rude as fuck. I told him I ain't never been there before. And like, he acted like the place was fucking busy. He was just having a mean ass fucking day. And yeah. And he's like, I don't know what you mean. Like, we only sell small, large. I said, can I just get one? He's like, what do you want? Small or large? I'm like, you know what? Just give me small, bro. And he's like, all right. So then he fixed my shit up. He said, do you want it dressed? I'm like, what is dressed? I'm like, I'm not from here. Oh my gosh, this fucking dude here. Bro, I damn near want to leave. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. He said, dressed, it's tomatoes, lettuce, mayo. That's dressed. I'm like, yeah, give me two with no tomatoes. So lettuce and mayo. All right, yes, bro. Yes. Okay. So I couldn't complain. This nigga was the owner.
Yo, fuck.
Could I speak to your manager?
He's the owner. But yeah, nah. I've been into that chicken po'. No, I've been into the shrimp one, and the shrimp tasted undone. But I know it was cooked. I just didn't like the taste, so I didn't eat the shrimp one. That chicken po' boy, brother, how I fell in love with that shit. That shit was good. That shit, that boy. Oh my goodness. Oh my
Lost
goodness.
for words. On some
Lost
shit.
for words, bruh. And then I had on a couple days before I was about to leave. I was there for 10 days. I had some gumbo, some chicken and sausage gumbo. My goodness, bro. My goodness.
You're bringing him back, bitch?
No.
You fucking suck.
And then on my way out,
Nah, I want to hear it.
while I was driving back in, but I was still in South Louisiana, I stopped at this place that everybody loves. It's called Billy's Boudin. And I fuck with Boudin heavy, bro. I love Boudin. Excuse me. But I'm usually getting like...
For those who don't know what boudin is, could you...
Boudin is basically... Think of like sausage, but inside it's rice and sausage. Well, rice and pork, I shall say. Sometimes they have beef. It just depends on what type of boudin you get. But it's mainly rice, pork, and ground beef. Yep. And the sausage. Huh?
It's in the bolita.
Yeah, just like that. And so, you know, the boudin I usually have, it comes in a package from the store, and then I cook it at home. Oh, well, I saw the place that this is all they sell is fucking boudin. You know what I mean? Bro, I don't think I'll take a picture of that. I got some boudin, bro. Shit
You
was...
take a picture of the boudin balls. I think so. You showed me.
I don't think I have it. I must have deleted it. Shit was fire. Basically got 2 slices of boudin, and I didn't know how they had it, cause like I'm thinking like you just go up there like that's all they sell is boudin. No, bro, they sell boudin burgers, fried boudin, boudin links, boudin, anything that you can think of, like boudin hot dogs, anything that you can think of, that ain't in boudin, bro. And it's like, bro, no joke, no bullshit. I pulled up and it's like a gas station setting, but like it's like a nice building, but like it's like at a gas station, bro. I seen a whole bunch of people outside. That's how I know that shit was finna be fucking fire, bro. I seen a whole bunch of people outside. It's like you see like people traveling, cause you know they got like on pajamas and they got like blankets and shit. I knew they was traveling to come here.
I want a blanket.
This shit finna be good. So I go inside. I wait in line. I didn't want to go through the drive-thru because I didn't know how to order it. I went inside, bro. No joke, no bullshit. They have like 8 cashiers. Still took me 15 minutes. That's how busy and that's how good that shit was. I ordered. I got up there. I didn't know how nervous I was, bro. What's up?
Did you look it up on TikTok?
Or you just passed by and seen...
I heard local people telling me about it, like to try.
Did you ask?
Huh?
Did you ask?
Did I ask what?
Hey,
Like, what's the spots?
Like, yo, what's the spots?
Like, what's the good spots?
Yeah.
Oh well, they only have 4 locations. They have one in Opelousas. They have one.
I'm saying, like, did you go up to like a local and was like, hey, where the good food at? Like...
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say go up to them. Mainly, it was people coming up to me, and we were just conversating about work. And then I'd be like, "Hey, what's like some good food?" And like also some people on my team said every time they go down to New Orleans, they pass by Billy's Boudin. I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna pass by there too, see what it's talking about." And so what I got was pepper. Y'all know what pepper jack cheese is, of course. Pepper jack cheese is inside, and it's like a boudin ball, and then it's fried on the outside. I got 2 of them hoes. I wish I would have got like 5, bro. Dash and them
Tennis ball?
yeah, literally like the size of a tennis ball, bro. I've been to that shit. It was hot. It was steamy. It was like shit was so good.
The cheese
bro.
like dripped out, like...
Yes, bro. That shit was so fucking fire.
The ball in your mouth felt so nice.
Hell yeah, it did. Hell
Two
yeah.
wasn't enough,
they
huh?
also, I swear to God, no joke, no funny shit. There was a guy in front of me. He kind of like a lumberjack, but he was like around probably like early 30s, late 20s. They have a wall. It's kind of like Buc-ee's. It's not as big as Buc-ee's, but like the inside, you would think it's a Buc-ee's, right?
Like a Duke's.
Perfect example. They have a wall to where it's frozen and refrigerated boudin to where if you want package, you can get like the frozen boudin, you put it in the cart in your basket and you pay for it like through the line. Bro, no joke, no bullshit. I started having a conversation with him and he was like, yeah, man, I'm from Colorado. I'm like, damn, you got a far ass job. I thought I had a far job. I was like, yeah, I still got like 6 hours of job. He's like, oh man, I got 22. He's going to Colorado. Bro, no bullshit. He opened the refrigerator up like this, took a package of meat, stuffed it in his basket. Took another package of meat, stuffed it in his basket. Took another pack. He said, yeah, man, I love boudin. I've never been here before, but I've heard so many good things about it. Bro, this dude spent $180 of boudin products. And I'm not going to say it was expensive. The boudin was not expensive. So $100 worth of stuff is a lot, bro. That's a lot.
Especially for never being there before.
Exactly. But yeah, he said, yeah, man, I just want to, I'm driving to Dallas tonight. I'm putting in the freezer, in my cooler, in my truck, and then I'm heading back to Colorado in the morning. He's like, man, I just hear some good stuff. But
yeah, I mean, whenever you do find some good boudin, because I mean, we don't got no spots here that serve that shit. If you want some good boudin, you're probably gonna have to go to somebody's house or someone that knows how to make that off their
Supposedly, there's one in Houston.
A Billy's boudin?
No, there's a fellow that.
Oh yeah, he makes boudin balls.
Yo, hot Cheeto.
Yeah, hot
and
Cheeto.
Regular. You run into anybody like this?
No, but I do have a funny story. So, for people that don't know, I work in IT, and so I basically not set up registers. I train people on how to use registers. So this day, I normally don't do this, but I was in the check stand helping them check out groceries because it was busy. So there's a lady that comes through the line, and she just, you know how like old people, they'll just start coming up to you and talking because you feel like they really don't have nobody to talk to. And so she had like a cast on like this, and so she come up, she's like, she was like, "How you doing today, my baby?" Like dead ass, like she had like it sounded like she was for sure from there, and so she had a arm in a sling like this. And it's like, yeah, baby, I'm hurting today. I'm like, oh, what happened? She like, look, I had surgery. So she
whole titty out.
No, bro, no. Mind you, this is public server. She's doing this in public server. She pulled it down like that. It's a huge ass fucking purple scar like she just had surgery on it. I'm like, ah, dang. She's like, yeah, I was at a hotel.
Go ahead.
Bro, I done told this story so many times. I ain't laughed until I seen y'all, bro. She said she was at a hotel and a glass door fell on her.
Fat ass payout.
So, hold on. So, her shoulder's messed up, right? And she also pulled up her thing to show me her knee to where it had like bruises and stuff. This happened a year ago and they just did surgery on it. She was stuck for 2 hours. 2 hours she was stuck, right? And so she said she's at the hotel and like the glass door that I'm talking about is not in the restroom. It is not inside the hotel room. It's it's inside the hotel room. It's like the door in between like the room and the bathroom. That middle door that are shut. Okay? That fell on her. Bro, I swear to God, everything I love. This lady, she's like, here, she showed me a picture that they took when she was stuck. When they finally found her after 2 hours. So she said she was screaming for help, and it was a lady who didn't speak no English. The lady spoke no English. And so, you know, this lady has a strong South Louisiana accent, and so the lady didn't know what she was saying, of course. And so all the lady said that she remembered saying is phone, and the Hispanic lady went to go get her phone. She got her phone. She called her daughter. Apparently, it was like a big hotel. They have casinos downstairs and all this type of stuff. And so she called her daughter. Daughter came up. Boom, they call customer service down there. And so the lady that put her in the room came up there and she said, I apologize. I do want to take full responsibility. I was not supposed to put nobody in this room and it just slipped my mind. So, hold on. Just bear with me. Just let me finish the sentence.
Did you get her number?
Bro, this boy, hell no. It was an old lady. Bro, she wrote down the lady from the hotel wrote on the card saying, oh yeah, I deeply apologize. It was all my fault. I take full responsibility. Here's $100 voucher, right? Let me finish. She said, here's $100 voucher. She said, here's $100 voucher. She's like, oh yeah, that's cool, but you will have legal actions taken behind you. Okay, that's what the lady said. Now the lady that I'm talking to that's telling me this is like an old black lady. She's about late 60s, early 70s, right? So she then says, yeah, so I finally had surgery. Like I can see at the top, the date had like 2024. That's when the door fell on her, like October or something like that. And she finally had surgery. And so she's like, yeah, they came to me and they want to settle at $2.5 million. This is like compensation. This is after surgeries have been paid. This is after lawyer fees and all that. She said, I turned it down. I need more. So, this is what I've been asking people that I'm close to. how would you feel about that? Not how would you feel about that if somebody offered you $2.5 million after everything's already paid for? 2.5 is going to be wired into your bank account. You don't have to pay anything else.
I'd take the 2.5, bro.
Why not just round it up to 3?
I'd just take the 2.5.
You're being stingy, bitch. Come on, not gonna make your life
Bro,
hell.
this is the crazy thing. Like, whenever I tell, like, multiple people at a time, half are saying, no, I'm not taking 2.5. The other half are saying, yes, I'm going to take 2.5. What I've learned from this, even though I'm not in this moment, bro, never take the first offer. Because they always have another offer.
Yeah, they do. 100%. Because, like, this is what...
So did she tell you what
the first
she's trying to
put
get?
out.
No, she didn't tell me what she's trying to get. But she said, I'm going to need more than 2.5 because she
You
went
were
on
there
this.
for 2 hours. You didn't ask for that stress. She's already on the older side.
She's
So
not
it could have
working
been
anymore.
It could have been way worse.
Correct. And she says now she says she has PTSD and that now she has her medical marijuana card and she can go get legal weed in Louisiana and that everything's fine. But she just says she wakes up sometimes and she thinks something's gonna fall on her. But she said if she doesn't take the 2.5 right now, she's gonna have to wait longer.
Some dick. No, I'm just playing.
No cap.
Shit, if you get $5 million.
I think if I take 2.5 and if I know if I turn it down, I know if I get another offer, I'm going to take that second offer. I will say that. But originally, I was saying, in my mind, when she told me that, I'm like, you're fucking crazy.
It's because you got to think. She's thinking 2.5 to get the rest of like to enjoy the rest of my life.
Brother.
We're thinking 2.5. How we gonna make it 5? Because we're young enough and have time and have the ability to go out and be like, okay, well I'm gonna invest in this. I'm gonna invest in that. Whatever the fuck, you know. But I mean, for her and the way that I see it is, she already knows what she can get. You know what I'm saying?
But to the extent,
What room was that?
no idea.
I'm gonna book that bitch right
Book that
now.
motherfucker right now. Expedia.
What if she was only living off, let's just say, median age, she's 68 years old. Average
Some social?
Huh?
She's just chilling off social or what?
Yes, average life expectancy, you're going to live, everything checks out, whatever God says. Average life ends at like around 80, right? 80, somewhere in there. Fair enough to say. So she has 12 more years. So 2.5 million.
Shit. My grandpa's mom was like 100. 101.
So, no, bro, first of all,
$250,000 a year she would have to spend to finish it off.
if you're spending $208,000 a year just for the fuck stuff and you don't have a business, something's wrong with you.
Spend that shit today.
No, bro. No.
Hell yeah.
Come on now.
Hell yeah. That's been
Speaking
around
of, you know how SPM is supposed to get out
Yeah.
this coming year? He said that he's gonna on his first day out he's already gonna spend $1 million.
You see?
But I mean he's been locked up for a minute.
Have y'all heard of the famous
eat.
athlete? Huh?
I'd go eat.
Have y'all heard of the famous athlete called Odell Beckham Jr.?
Yeah.
Okay. He then came out recently and said that when his 5-year, $100 million contract, he was not able to obtain generational wealth from his $100 million contract. What are y'all opinions on that?
What'd you do? What the fuck did you do that $100 million is generational?
Bro, I'm telling you, I promise you, give me half of that, I'm good for the rest of my life. See, this is the problem that I see with a lot of like.
But you gotta think that's his lifestyle already. He has to maintain a lifestyle.
I'm getting there. Stay with me. This is what I'm saying, bro. This is the problem. People go out and they buy $100 million contract. Let's just say after taxes, that's gonna be like $60 million. Bro, you do not need to buy your mom a $17 million house if it's just her and like your 2 dogs. What you can do, you can buy a $500,000 house and not
I
enough.
was like, you get a little apartment.
People can buy.
You get a good little house.
People can buy expensive shit right up front. It's the maintenance. It's the upkeep. Boom, you buy a big ass house. Fuck. Mama old as shit. She can't cut this fucking 3 acres of grass. I got a high lawn service.
Yeah, the AC.
AC
cool
go
the whole
out.
fucking
Bills,
house.
bro.
Fucking the power go out. Everything in the refrigerator fucked. You know what I mean? It's the upkeep that people don't understand. That shit don't make no sense to me, bro. Like riding around in Lamborghini, bro. Cool, buy one. You don't need 4 of the same fucking Lamborghini in orange, black, pink, purple. You don't need all them motherfuckers, bro.
Okay.
Is it?
I got $100 million. Shit.
You're right, but you then can't go back and say, "Fuck, I can't have generational wealth because I wasn't getting paid enough."
Shit, I'm not saying that shit. I know where I fucked up. 100%. You see the McLaren and Rolls Royce Cullinan out there? That's what I fucked up. But I got them ones, don't I?
Okay.
No, but you're stupid if you need to cry about it. Be like, no, I don't got generational wealth. Because now...
That's your fault.
Oh yeah.
At that point, you don't even deserve that money.
Most definitely self-inflicted wounds.
Nigga, now where I'm at right now, I've
Well,
already learned about...
If you give me 100,000 right now, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do whatever I can. At
100,000 getting spent. I will put at least a good little bit in like.
If you got $100,000 from one day to another, like how much of it are you spending on the first day realistically?
20.
Say that one more time. What was that?
If you get $100,000, like you wake up tomorrow, $100,000, like just hits, right? No tax, no nothing. 100,000 right there.
And probably 15.
How much are you spending the first day? You wake up, you see it. I don't think I'm spending more than 10,000 the first day, bro. I'm gonna be too scared.
I wouldn't say I'll be scared. I'll just go to the fact of like, I may not ever get this opportunity again. Fuck.
Let's make it worth
what
it.
I do, I would say, 10. Probably
I'd say 10. I'd say 10 to pay off anything I need to pay off, like upgrade whatever I need to upgrade in my life just on the day to day.
Nah, bro. You know, honestly, thinking about it, 10,000 is a lot of fucking money. I'm not spending 10,000 on that first day.
Nah, yeah, I'm spending 10,000. For sure.
What
10,000.
though, bro? You don't. Okay. What?
I'm paying off my truck.
Yeah.
That's probably it. Paying off my truck.
Okay.
I got a lot left, so I pay off whatever that is. Whatever else I've.
I'll probably pay off my truck and then fix my other one for like another like 3,000, 5,000, 15 max first day. Max.
I get a little shitter, a little car, just whatever, a little first to save gas. What do those range from? 10K maybe. Because
you gotta think about it. If you're spending 10 the first day, you got like 9 days left.
What do you mean 9 days?
No, not
left?
9 days.
I was
left.
gonna
Like,
say
you only have like you can only spend that so many times before it's gone.
True.
You know, like if you're doing that in one day, how many days is it gonna take you before you don't got none? You know what I'm saying? Especially because, like you said, maintenance. If you're making a big purchase, you're probably gonna take that much. Like if you spend 10,000, you're probably gonna have to spend another 5 or 10 to maintain whatever you're spending it on. Huh?
Do a little down payment on a crib.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I'm saying like if you put in the down payment, you already have to do the rest. You have to make sure you make enough to be able to keep making the money to maintain it and still be able to keep the 90,000, 80,000 that you still originally kept. Because at that point, if you go and buy a house, I mean, like he said, you don't need to buy like extravagant, big ass house because the money's going to go away fast. Like I get a lot of people, they spend, you can go and you can spend, let's say, get an Escalade, the newest Escalade, 80,000, 100,000, whatever it is, and it's gone.
Like 150.
It's gone. So
Black badge.
Yeah.
I know.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh yeah.
I think I'd just be more scared to spend it because once you spend it, it's done. I feel like I'd still work, bro, for a cool minute, a cool last minute. I'd just be more comfortable. I'd probably say like, "Hey, don't talk to me like that. Watch out." Like, you know what I'm saying? But I've seen these like
I don't need this job for the money. I'm just doing it because I'm bored.
at this
Type
point, bro.
shit.
Like, I just want to have. I want to be able to say I have this in the bank account. And I'm still, because there's some people like. I mean, I don't know. How much would you have to have saved up to quit your job?
Saved?
Yeah, like you have, I have this much money now. Like, I'm going to stop working and invest in whatever business you want to invest in. I'm going to start doing this. Because, I mean, a lot of people, the reason that they don't get out of the job that they're in right now is because they don't have enough saved up for whatever they want to do. Cause
It's never enough, bro.
Yeah, that's where our mentality is at. But there's a good amount of people that are saying, like, okay, if I get 100,000, I'll open up a restaurant, and then I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
it's never enough for some people, but some people do it with nothing.
yeah,
They save for like a year, 2 years, and get every bit of change that they can, and go find a lease. And then with that lease, they'll open up a pop-up restaurant.
Put it all in.
Put everything they got in there. If it fails, hey, bro, it fucking failed. But
they said like a restaurant, especially, is probably one of the hardest industries you can get into to like make some like shit pop, bro. Because first of all, like the maintenance already, that's in itself. The bills, the equipment, like fryers, the light, all the fucking certifications and all the permissions you have to get.
Yep, legal shit too.
Bro, hell no.
Yeah.
Then if you want to serve alcohol,
say here, I think the thing that's gonna pop off is alcohol related.
no cap.
Ain't shit to do.
Yeah.
If I had
A little lounge here would probably.
If I had 125 in savings, I would probably quit my job.
What would you want to do with it though?
What I want to do with it?
What would you use that 125 for to make sure that you keep, that you ensure generational wealth?
I would. You know how they have like studios and shit. I would just buy the studio and then rent it out.
Yeah, some type of real estate.
Yeah, some type of real estate.
Because someone's always gonna need somewhere to stay.
Yeah, facts.
Someone's always gonna be turning 18 and get tired of the parents and want to move out.
Airbnb.
So dead ass. I just feel like Airbnb would be a little bit harder in this city, even though it is growing. I think it'd be a little bit harder, just a little bit. Because I mean, if people come to Tyler, they most likely have family here.
Or yeah, I'd even I'll go buy. I'm not gonna say like a fleet of vehicles, but I'll probably buy like 3 vehicles and rent them out on Turo.
Yeah, that too. That's what my manager from Walmart. He had just a regular like B6 Charger that he drove that was just for him, and then he had a RT Challenger that he would rent out, and then I think he had a G-Wagon that he would rent out too. And he was on like 28, 29, and he said that deadass like if he ran like what he makes in a week or like what he makes in 2 weeks at Walmart, he makes in a month just with his cars. So he's like, bro, I get an extra check a month just off letting people use my whips for a day or two.
So speaking about like high maintenance shit and money, something that you've told me about, I have watched and caught up already. Can you guess?
Stranger Things.
No.
I haven't even watched Stranger Things. I'm barely watching the first and second season for the first time.
Landman. Bro, I am
so glad you watched this episode that just...
I watched episode 3 of season 2, baby.
That made my head hurt.
I'm sorry.
Nah, I'm saying, bro, that show, oh my gosh, it opens up like, oh my gosh.
Bro.
It's perfect for me. It's perfect.
Tommy's funny as fuck.
Bro, my favorite part is whenever he's smoking a cigarette outside of the hospital and that like security
that police
officer is like, you don't see the sign? He's like, yeah, I saw it. Just don't give a fuck or whatever.
Go do something else.
He's like, dude. Oh, and then he's like, put it out. And he's like, oh yeah, I'll just sit it on my fucking credenza. I was like, ain't no way. Bro, and then he puts it out on the floor. And he's like, now that's littering. Then he's like, seriously, dude, go do something else or whatever. Fuck. Or my favorite part where he was like, he's like, I'm not in the mood or some shit. He's like, that's my fucking motto or something. Like, the guy's basically just trying to go at him, and then the chief of the fucking police, sheriff, bro, pulls up, and he's like, oh, my rights here. And then he's like, he got a mouth on him. He's like, that's your wife's favorite part about me. But then he's like, besides my dick.
Hell yeah, bro. Bro, that shit had me down laughing. Also, the part where
he must have some fuck you money.
Oh,
that's too.
Nigga, he's the fucking general manager of a whole company.
Told you.
Bro. Man. Bro. It caught me off guard. Because, like, okay, I will say one thing. Like, the way that they sexualize his teenage daughter is crazy.
Yeah.
Outrageous.
She's 16, right? 17?
No, she's 18 now. But, like, in season 1, she was 17. Because they were at the high school game. And then, you know, when the quarterback was there when they came to town.
I've seen this scene.
He was like, well, who's that guy with his fucking hand on my daughter's ass or some shit like that?
No, not even that one. He was like, Daddy, we have a rule. He was like, fuck.
Oh, no.
I'm going to regret asking what this rule is, but honey, what is it? As long as he doesn't come in me, he can come anywhere on me.
Seen that.
Bro.
17, I will smack the fuck out of you right there. I'm like, bitch.
And then he pulls up on her while she ends up not being with that dude anymore. Because dead ass, what ends up happening is like the guy ends up staying.
Are you gonna watch it? Because I don't want to spoil it if you are gonna watch it.
I've already seen lots of clips on the
internet. Okay. Fucking
I can go ahead. I'll just be like, oh, this is what they were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because bro, there's a scene where she ends up like the boyfriend that she's with. He's an asshole, right? He just wants to fuck her, right? That's all he wants. He just wants to fuck her, right? So he ends up going to like stay at their house or whatever, cause she's from Cali, right?
No, she's from Fort Worth.
No, bro.
Aledo.
Oh, Aledo. Yeah.
Aledo.
I'm tripping. She's from Aledo, and she ends up going to Odessa, right? Midland. She goes to Midland. Ain't shit to do in Midland. So she brings the dude over like to Midland to meet her dad or whatever. He's like, nah, fuck that. You're sleeping on the couch. You're gonna come upstairs and you're gonna sleep in my room. Like you're gonna sleep on the floor or whatever, right?
No, he said you can sleep in the bed.
In my bed. I'll sleep on the floor. So it ends up being to the point where she's like, I promise that I won't have sex with him. I promise that whatever. I just want to be able to like wake up in his arms.
Yeah.
Girls in love, just stupidly in love. She's delusional. She's annoying as fuck to some extent.
Are you comfortable to tell this to your dad?
That's what I'm saying the entire time. So in my head, I'm like, whatever. He ends up getting like given permission, right? So she goes down there and she's like, he said we can sleep together, but that's it. Like no sex, right?
Yeah, she said, but I made a promise I won't have sex with you.
And then the motherfucker looks at her, he's like, can we dry hump?
Yeah, oh god. Nigga said, can we dry hump? Oh, bro, you missing that part. The dad said, well, he's not, you don't know if he's going to be your last one. You're going to go through multiple. You don't know when it's your last one. And like, but you'll know, because if all he wants to do is have sex, that's not your last one. So then she goes downstairs, and then all he wants to do is have sex. And then she goes upstairs crying. And then next morning, wake up, the motherfucker's not on the couch, and he's gone.
So
Dakota Loving. Yeah. Yeah, Dakota Loving.
Yeah. And then she ends up going out to a party because, like, she's out there. I think she's outside, like, doing some cheer shit because she was a cheerleader, right? She's a cheerleader and everything, and she's, like, in the backyard, big-ass house or whatever. And then next door, there's a girl that also, like, well, she lives there, but she's from there, right? So she ends up telling her, like, hey, we be doing these things. Like, we go out at night. The only thing to do is, like, all the high school kids will go park their trucks up over there, like, by where the oil rigs are at. And they'll just, like, chill there. They'll drink, whatever, put music on. She ends up seeing and locking eyes with the quarterback of that school. So everybody in the town knows him. He's the quarterback. You could tell, like, everything, right? They lock eyes or whatever. They end up in the back of his truck, like, 30 minutes later, right?
Like, truck bed. Yeah, she's easy. She's going.
Yeah. And meanwhile, her mom and dad are at the crib, and her mom's watching the location. Like, she hasn't moved for this amount of time, whatever the fuck. Tommy, the dad, he's fed up with it. He's like, all right, I'll go fucking get her. Like, you know, like, because if you watch the show, like, the mom is like, she's too fucking much. For me,
oh, yeah, most
way
definitely.
too fucking much.
She's very high
Is
maintenance.
it the lady? Okay, there was a hospital scene. Somebody blew up, and then
Where they told her to
like,
take an Adderall?
And he's like, yeah, I know you got one on you. Take that hoe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Her.
That's her. Yeah,
So she's like, she could be getting fucking murdered right now. All this bullshit, you know. So he pulls
she getting
up.
murdered, all right.
Someone get murdered.
So he pulls up. He ends up going to the back of the truck bed, and then what does he say? He's like, "You're mine." Like, they're like intimate as fuck, and they're like, "You're mine," whatever. And then Tommy grabs. He's like, "You're mine, motherfucker." Pulls him off of her. He's like, "Nobody is gonna be laying on top of my daughter on a fucking truck, whatever the fuck." He's like, "To be honest, to be fair, sir, she was on top at first." I'm like, whatever. And she was like, "Yeah, I was on top."
And then
whatever.
he was trying to introduce himself. I'm the quarterback. I know you're the goddamn quarterback. Everybody knows you're the goddamn quarterback. Get the fuck away from my daughter, bro. But like, bro, like, hear him.
The audacity of these children.
Bro, he's just like, honestly, Tommy, I swear to God, is his name Billy Bob?
Billy Bob.
He played a fucking great, and he's still playing a great ass role, bro.
Like, he fits it to the max. Like, every
dying laughing,
like,
bro.
for me, like, they casted that cast perfectly to a fucking T. And it's crazy because if you search up, like, Billy Bob, like, the guy, he looks nothing. Like, he dresses nothing. Like, he's, like, more like of a rocker type, like, chill white guy, right? But he, like, if I saw him on the street, I could tell, like, that's a Landman right there. He works for, like, an oil company. Like, because he has all the traits,
he has
bro. Like,
the white long shirt. He has
the hat, even the walk.
cowboy jeans, the hat, the boots.
He did a lot of research to be able to, like, figure out,
pull it
like,
off.
No cap, bro. Like, that show is my favorite show right
I know
now,
I laugh at a lot of goofy shit, bro, but I genuinely feel like you would enjoy the fuck out of that show.
I've been recommended by a few people to watch it.
You would enjoy the fuck, because, bro, honestly, me and my girl, we watched it this weekend, season 1 and season 2. Now the episodes are like 40-45 minutes. And
You don't even realize it.
Yeah, I know. The shit goes by so fucking fast, bro. And then,
What I like is they pack a lot in every episode. Like, every episode there's something.
Now, I will say there's just one motherfucker on that show I don't fucking like.
Who?
And that's that bitch. You know what bitch I'm talking about.
The lawyer?
Nah, she cool as fuck.
She cool
She's
as
stern.
fuck,
She's
bro.
stern. No, you.
Whenever she would, bro. Whenever
The young hoe. The
That
young
was
hoe.
crazy.
The baby mama.
Oh man,
Nah,
tell me why the fuck she got $3 million? She got $1 million, right? And goes and waits tables. How the fuck?
Bitch, you finna make fucking
House paid off.
You finna make $50,000 a day because of your fucking. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I just hate that bitch. Nah, fuck that.
Fuck it.
Her man dies 3 days after she's fucking another nigga, raw dog.
It's 3 days.
I'm about to say some
Like a
shit
week.
that is not right.
Like a week.
But not long. There's no time on love. Shut the fuck up.
No cap. I was pissed as fuck the entire time. She just made like Mexican women look like so fucked, bro.
Bro, every time, bro.
Speaking about having sex as soon as your man dies, I find it odd. I don't know what I'm saying, you know. I'm not suicidal. Just throwing that out there either, just in case. But I've seen on the internet, because, you know, you could believe everything on the internet, how Charlie Kirk's wife came out pregnant. Said she's 2 months pregnant, 4 months after he died. Is the mathing for y'all?
No, I think that gotta be fake, bro. Ain't no way she's.
It's gotta be fake.
Nah, she don't think she's pregnant.
No.
It's gotta be
no.
fake. You JD Vance's or what?
Hey, you said it, not me.
I don't believe that she's pregnant.
There's a bunch of
she probably
bullshit
done got
going on.
fucked since he died, though.
Hey,
Oh, no cap. Turning
Strong
point. She was turning too. On her back, nigga. That's all I'm gonna say.
She's
But-
getting stretched out.
But like Turning Point USA barely came out like on their channel or whatever, like the people that represented still. And they basically went in on Candace Owens saying that she's just a big fat fucking liar.
Candace Owens?
Yeah, because Candace Owens have been covering the fuck out this case.
Mhm.
Like everything. Like, and literally they just went through everything that she had said and called it cap. And it's like, I don't think this woman is so dumb how y'all are putting it to where she would talk without being able to back it up. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm like, it's a little bit hard to believe también that Charlie Kirk was telling her all of this nomás a ella, you know? So, I don't know. I hope they find out and like they tell the truth, but at this point, I don't have any hope for any truth being like released, especially with the way our government is right now. Or has always been.
Conspiracy theories, so
I love them too. I love them.
I don't know.
But at the same time, yeah, Trump did kind of know her before then because of the pageants that she was in, like Miss America or whatever the fuck. They are saying that unmarked aircraft was following her on the way out. There's a bunch of little inconsistencies that I don't know. But at the end of the day, there's a bunch of people that know way more about this fucking case than I ever will. So it's really just up. It's really just up to us to decide what we believe and what we don't. But speaking of Netflix, speaking of conspiracies, speaking about a bunch of all this shit, have y'all got to watch a little bit of the Diddy documentary that just came out?
No. From 50 Cent?
50 Cent produced that bitch.
That nigga's a full-time hater. That nigga's 50 Cent, boy, can't stand Diddy.
Bro,
Can I get some salt?
No cap. This documentary, I have no doubt in my mind that fucking Diddy got Tupac killed. No doubt. I know, like, whenever we were growing up, that was maybe, like, something that we were always looking at least me, I was like, Tupac's still alive? Like, growing up, I was like, oh, Tupac's still alive. He's in Cuba. He's in this. He's in that. Like, it was a conspiracy. There was way less conspiracies back then. Growing up, at least for us. But, bro, like, the amount of receipts that and, like, unreleased footage that I hadn't even seen, the amount of shit that I didn't even know that Diddy was doing, like, he does not give a fuck. That motherfucker is not loyal for anything. Like, supposedly, like, whenever Biggie got killed, like, he was the one, like, trying to get him, like, to take the ride that he did, like his last ride or whatever. He was the one that was like, it just all looks so fucking orchestrated. And then you get the point of views from everybody else, because everybody obviously wouldn't speak out because they were like, well, ain't nothing gonna happen to him, you know? And I don't want to put myself in danger. But now everybody, especially like whenever that footage got released, wherever he was beating his girlfriend in the hotel, like the hotel camera caught it, bro. Ever since that came out, I'm guessing everybody else just started like fucking putting shit out there, because supposedly he was like drugging like women that he would like work with or like whatever the fuck, and he would like sexually do shit with them, you know? And he would play these recordings, like, cause he'd record it and he'd play it at parties on like a big screen, and like the girls wouldn't even know that it happened until like people that were attending those parties would not dip, but like bump into those like fellow girls and be like, hey, they played a video of this and this at the party, whatever. And she's like, what the fuck, like all this, cause she didn't even know that she had. Some of these girls didn't even know that they were going through this bullshit. And there was a guy that came out too saying that Diddy would literally, like, the girl he was with, he would have the guy pull up rubber and baby oil, do all this, and they would be like going for rounds like for 2 or 3 days straight, and Diddy would just be in the room like watching and directing it and being like basically telling them what to do and all this bullshit. And that later on he would like actually get involved to the point where he's like, okay, now it's my turn, and he would take turns like banging this girl with some other dude. And it's just insane the amount of shit I did not know. But
So
what
he's
should I watch
watching.
first?
huh?
What should I watch first?
You can watch Landman. Nah, watch the Diddy documentary if you want. But
Yeah, Diddy documentary is probably like an hour or something, right?
well, there's a couple episodes into it, I think.
shit.
They're all like probably like 45 to an hour long, but I've only watched the first 3. I watched the first 3 this morning. But bro, it's insane. Like even knowing like the way he operates, like it's insane because he's a strategical fucking asshole. Like that clip that maybe y'all seen where he's like going off and being like, I want more if I don't get it. Like basically everybody described him as like Diddy was gonna get what he wanted no matter what. No matter the cost, no matter anything. Like Keefe D, the guy that was the one that is gonna get like trial next year or whatever for the murder or whatever. There's like they released like the footage, and I was hearing him talk about. Well, they had like the conversation with the like feds and stuff, saying like, well, nothing you say can be used against you, but if you talk, we'll take time off the case we're already building against you with the drugs and stuff. And he was saying that Diddy was like the day that Tupac got killed, Diddy called him because they had already had like an agreement saying that if you kill Suge Knight and if you kill Tupac, it'll be $1 million, like to the Crips or whatever. And that Diddy called him the day that Tupac got shot or killed, and he was basically saying, was that y'all? Like basically checking if he was gonna have to pay up or whatever. And they ended up only like sending him. There was a middleman that connected Keefe with Diddy, right? So somewhere in between there, they ended up saying Diddy gave the middleman $500K and was gonna give that $500K to old dude, right? The payment never ended up getting to Keefe, and the guy that was the middleman died of cancer a couple months later. So there's a bunch of small inconsistencies that just don't make sense to me, and I don't know if it's just 50 Cent on this fucking vendetta of fuck Diddy or whatever the fuck. But yeah, I see him way different now. Way different. And it's sad to say, low key, because I think the video of him beating the fuck out that girl in the hallway should be enough. But
I don't know if it was AI, but I saw a picture of Diddy in jail.
yeah,
That's fake.
With
the one that TMZ released?
With the dude on his arm.
No, that's fake.
They're saying that's fake.
TMZ came out with an AI video saying, "Yeah, this is fake," and then people took screenshots of it and kept posting it saying it's real.
Nice.
Bro, have y'all heard about the monks walking?
Huh?
Bro, there are monks. Y'all know what monks are, right?
Yeah.
There are monks walking from Fort Worth, Texas, on foot from Fort Worth, Texas, to Washington D.C. for
Like a protest?
for the cause of world peace.
How is that gonna achieve world peace?
That's the monks. It came out when I was in Baton Rouge, and I want to share this so bad with y'all. KOTV posted it. It's on the news. Monks walking from Fort Worth to Washington to DC. So there is a new update that KOTV just put out an hour ago. Update. This shit's not funny. I can't even read this. God, I don't want any ill intent behind this, but let me just get through the sentence. One of the monks with the Walk for Peace who passed through East Texas last month had his leg amputated today as a result of an accident that left him injured on November 19th.
While he was walking.
And these are the monks down there.
Well, I will say one thing. I commend them.
That's
for-
dedication.
I commend them for feeling so strongly about that. I think the cause is really great. Shout out to bro. I hope he has a speedy recovery. I don't know. Maybe if I hear somebody talk about it, like a monk be like, oh, this is the purpose. This is what we believe. Then, okay, yeah. You know what I mean? Because anybody that believes strongly for anything enough and will give their time and sacrifice their limbs for a cause, I'm going to commend, obviously. But I want to know what they think that will achieve necessarily. Because ever since you said that sentence, I've been trying to figure it out for the past 30 seconds, and
Yeah, no.
ain't nothing popping in my head.
I think that's just world peace.
Maybe a petition if everybody signs it across the world.
Maybe it's just like
Even then, it doesn't work.
yeah, but I mean they have you know about it, you know, so they're doing something. They're spreading some type of awareness. I guess that's all that really matters here and there. Cause I mean,
Right.
it takes a lot, especially now, to make change for real. But speaking of that, have y'all seen Steve Will Do It and Logan Paul kind of going at it?
Yes.
Have you been?
Fulfill me.
So, Steve Will Do It went on Logan Paul's podcast, right? And Mike Malak has always been friends with Steve. So, he's the one that kind of like put him on a little more, you know, like got him as a guest, right? And Steve recently has been saying the N-word a lot. I don't know where, like, right? Just because. And he's kind of like what he's saying is like, well, if I'm around all these people, like, because he's been around a lot of black people, he's gave a lot of money away, he's done a lot of stuff off camera. He's a good dude. I believe he's a good dude in my personal opinion, and I'll stand by that.
They thought Diddy was a good dude too.
They thought, but until Steve ends up being on camera beating some woman, I'm gonna stand by what I'm saying. Because Aiden Ross is coming out and saying XQC, but like what's that guy Myron, the one that has the Better Fit podcast, is all saying like, you know, Steve's a good dude. He gives money off camera. He gives all this, right? And Steve ends up talking about Mr. Beast, which is a partner with Logan, right? Like, they have Lunchly together. You know, it's like a Lunchables, but like Logan's shit, right? Mm-hmm. So he's partners with Mr. Beast, and they have all this, and Steve ends up getting to the point where he's like, well, Mr. Beast, like, he's fake. He doesn't really care about people. What they end up saying. And they're saying that Mr. Beast is very much so like, if I'm not getting anything out of it, then I'm not going to do it type shit. You know what I mean? Because if you think about it, every video that he does, yeah, he's giving away this much money, doing this much money, but he's most likely getting that back in the views, partnerships, whatever the fuck, right? So he ends up going off and being like, well, Mr. Beast, he doesn't really care about people. Whenever my channel, like, we do the same thing, but yeah, I'm a little bit more vulgar. I might be a different personality, but we both make our money and have our persona as people who give away to the less fortunate, bless people up and whatever. And Steve's going through that, and he's basically like, well, when my YouTube got deleted, Mr. Beast went from fucking with me to not fucking with me. And if anything, Mr. Beast for sure has the fucking CEO of YouTube. He mostly has him on fucking speed dial at this point. He's big enough for that. So Steve was basically going in and saying like, well, when I wasn't beneficial to him anymore, he really didn't do anything to help me. He didn't, you know, because he didn't see any benefit. And the comment I feel that triggered him was that he told Steve, I just think you're a hater. So Steve automatically was like, what the fuck, right? And he ends up like just basically like he was like saying the N-word, he was cussing, he was saying a bunch of shit that he knew that Logan was not gonna like, right? Because Logan's intent from the jump was like, how do you make your money? How do you do this? Like trying to catch him like slipping up. He was like, are you really friends with the Nelk boys? Are you really this and this and that, the third? Because there's also like some conspiracy against Kyle saying that he kind of nerfs anybody that is getting like bigger than him. Mm-hmm. So like he kind of nerfs Steve, they said. Salim, kind of the same, in the same boat. So then Steve ends up saying like, well, he doesn't give a fuck about nobody. He doesn't, and they end up beefing over that. And Steve ends up getting up and walking out, and later comes on Steiny's podcast and ends up just venting and saying like, well, the way Logan approached it was very just ill intent. Like he knew it was ill intent. He was trying to like get something out of Steve that maybe Steve didn't either want to talk about, or kind of make him seem like he was somebody that he wasn't, like a worse person than he actually is, or maybe, or whatever. So people right now are kind of starting to turn on Mr. Beast a little bit, because they're starting to realize like everything, and people are coming out and saying like, yeah, Mr. Beast don't do nothing unless he gets anything back. Like I don't know if you saw the trend where he was like with Aiden Ross and he was doing a stream and he was trying to get a bunch of people to donate to this cause for people to get a year's worth or however many years worth of free water to whatever less fortunate country there is. And he was kind of like calling people and like pressing them on stream, like being like, oh, so Aiden said that you're one of the biggest streamers. How much would you want to donate? Can I get you to donate like 100,000? Could I get you to donate? And it was all like ill intent. Like you're putting somebody on the spot. Like if they say no, or if they say a lesser number, if they say like, it's going to make them look bad. Like if I'm streaming or something, and let's say you make a good living, and I'm calling you, I'm like, hey, bro, how much you want to give to these poor people? Like, this person's already putting in this much. Like, how much you want to put? And
you know, you make a lot, so you could put about around this
like
much.
How much do you want to put? By when? By, and he was like pressing people like, hey, you ain't sent it yet. Hey, you, like, all this bullshit. They end up, this other like company or whatever ends up on stream and ends up finishing out the stream, and like they end up, the difference from what they had to the goal they were trying to get, it got covered. So they basically hit the goal they wanted to. Mm-hmm. Instead of being like, okay, that's it, Mr. Beast raises it to try to get even more. And then once they get like all the money that they get or whatever, he puts out a tweet and like, I helped this many people get clean water for this man. Basically takes credit for all of it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because he was the one behind it. So it was just really like people are starting to see his true colors. But at the same time, I've never met the guy. I'm just going based off what everybody else is saying.
Nigga, but you ain't met Mr. Beast? Lame, man.
You weren't there at the YouTube party?
I wasn't, bro. I missed it. I had something to do that day. But it's like, I can only speak so much, but that's what is out there. So y'all can take what y'all want from that, but in my head, Steve's the good guy and Mr. Beast ain't. But you gotta agree, that's some slimy shit.
I guess my For You page is fulfilled with football and basketball
And a bunch of
naked girls.
Brother, you can scroll for an hour on my phone. You ain't gonna see no naked girl.
You're gonna see more ads than you're gonna see females.
I bet $1,000 right now.
For real?
Yep.
That's what them streamers feel like.
Yeah.
On the spot.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know.
I was just
it's like you can really never tell somebody's intent. It just sucks that it's so easy to like put on a face and build like a reputation, and then you never know. Cause bro, like, it's not even gonna be crazy if it comes out that Mr. Beast has been scamming a bunch of people. You know, like it's not gonna be fucking insane anymore. Cause
this country ran out of water in 3 months.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
wasn't it like for every $1, it's a whole year of water?
I don't know what it was for. So. I don't know.
No, I believe it was like $1 for every dollar donated. It was a whole year
for a person, for one person, I think. But then again, how do they even calculate that shit?
Is like $5.
Yeah.
Pack of 40.
Maybe when you buy in bulk.
Maybe shit, because if you're working in the millions and shit, at that point the bulk is insane. The percentage that it goes down. Yeah, but what do you think, going back to Landman, because I could talk about that shit forever, where do you think it's going to go? Now that I feel like the cartel guy is going to, he's going to end up weaseling his way into something.
Somebody's going to end up dying.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to end up dying, and I genuinely feel like, I don't want to spoil too much for him because he's finna watch it.
Just go ahead.
I feel like Tommy's about to die, and it's going to be given to his son.
For real?
Yes. Because you got to think about it. Somebody's finna die because of the shit that just happened in that last episode with this nigga in his own company.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, Monty already died, though. That's one character dead.
It's either going to be a main character or it's going to be somebody small. Or I feel like
but you know what? Like, and I don't want to sound like a misogynist or anything like that. Let's just put it out there. But bro, whenever
the people that massage people,
yeah, that bro. Whenever Monty's wife, you know, like she had to have that. She had the luncheon, right? And she basically had to talk to like all the partners and everything.
I'm using your fucking money.
No, bro, that's not even it. You seen how she was nervous until another woman.
After those girls in the restroom?
They insulted her.
Yeah.
That's like, I don't know if that's what the show wanted us to think, but where my head was, if we had a female president. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? So basically, right, wait. In the oil industry, like they sharks way. Like they gonna do whatever the fuck they need to do, right? So she's in the she had like a bunch of like older, and like the premise and what they want you to think is like there's two like young girls and they're in the bathroom getting ready at this luncheon or whatever, and she's in there as well. She's taking over her husband's spot basically over the company, you know what I'm saying? So she has to go out there and basically make sure that everybody that has ever, because at the end of the day you could be friends, but every company's trying to make the most money for them. Every investor's trying to make the most money. They're gonna do whatever they got to do. So basically, they're kind of exaggerating right before she goes on. You could tell she's nervous in her demeanor and whatever. And she has to go up there and basically make sure that all of them know, I don't fucking play. Like, if you can't cross my husband, you damn sure can't cross me. Because obviously maybe what they might think is like, oh, she's a woman. She might be a little bit more easy to like go around, beat around the bush, maybe get some more money, maybe negotiate some bullshit like differently, you know? Mm. So she's in the restroom getting ready for this. And there's two girls that I'm guessing they're dating an older man that's in the industry, right? So basically all they're saying and they're talking about is, oh, he's gonna, once we go on this vacation, I'm gonna make him buy me this and this and this, and then I'm set. He'll probably die in this much time. Like, we're gonna go to Mexico and all this bullshit, right? They look at the lady, which is her man just died, and they're like, this is a young woman's game. Like, basically, so they think that she's like them. As she walks out there, she's walking out the restroom, and Tommy, the guy that's like helping her out or whatever, like the guy, he's like, you gotta make sure that she's like, well, I just got fucking motivation, right? From the females. Mm-hmm. So she goes up there and basically tells everybody, like, when y'all are out there, like, enjoying y'all's vacations or whatever, just make sure that y'all are paying attention to what's going on with your company, because that's when I'm gonna fuck y'all over and I'm gonna make my money. Like, so don't think you can play, because any chance you get, the same way y'all want to fuck me over, I'm going to fuck y'all harder twice, basically, right? And everybody's like she's insulting them and whatever, basically. And all the men are like, hell yeah, like, we could do business with her. Like, she wins them over, right? Mm-hmm. And the girls are there like, and she ends up getting off the whatever and tells them like that it's good or whatever. She was like, that her motivation was ruining those little bitches' vacation. In my head, I'm like, okay, guys, to an extent, like, if I tell you, man, you can't do that shit, way, my words may, like, motivate you a little bit more, but at the end of the day, you're doing it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to determine whether you're nervous or not. It's not going to, like, it's probably going to go the same way whether I said that shit to you or it didn't, you know? But for her, it's like her whole demeanor changed just off of that insult. So it's like, in my head, what I was thinking was just like, damn, if we had, like, a female president, imagine, like, what if that was the same situation in a higher scale, like what it could be. And I'm not saying a woman can't run the country. I'm not saying anything like that, right? But their motivation and their drive for a woman comes different than it does for a dude, you know? Because a dude, I'm not going to say has to work harder, because women have it.
I'll just say, for any minority to run the country,
here comes the PR.
It'll be great. Yeah, I gotta clean up because I just left. I'll go. I honestly feel like a woman can run the country, and I'm not just saying I just say that, but you know, sometimes I would say we need change, because let's just see what can. Damn, that was gonna sound horrible.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck. Nah, but honestly, in the smallest words I can say, a woman can run the country. Now, where you pulled that statement from, not statement, but where you pulled that idea from Landman and a woman running
an oil company,
200 million people's lives, very, very broad. But no, I do feel like a woman can run the country, and any minority. But it will be harder for them, because they're gonna be like, oh, well, she's a woman, she don't know nothing. Oh, he's a minority, he doesn't know anything. His family's from here, he's not from here. He doesn't know our values, this and that. So it will be hard, but honestly, that's where you build the best ones. No cap.
But that's what I like about the show too, because they're very like in tune to reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, they cover real shit that actually fucking happens. Like, whenever they get blown up, at the rig, like, the guys straight up there telling them like, this ain't the first time you finna see somebody get blown up. You ain't finna see the first time you're gonna see somebody on fire, on whatever the fuck. Because they want you to know, like, the oil industry is, like, it pays good, but it's risky. Like, like they said before, like, that family died in the explosion or whatever, they were saying, like, where else can a felon make 6 figures a year? You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, I don't have much knowledge of the oil field and everything, just mostly from, like, what maybe I've seen on TikTok, what someone who's worked in the oil industry has maybe talked about or whatever. So I can't really give like a good perspective from my eyes, but the feedback that they've been getting from people that have actually worked in the field, they say that it's very, very accurate. Yep. Super fucking accurate. Down to like the negotiating they do, down to like the shit that they have to put up with, down to like everything way. Like even they say like the setting for
even the motherfucker eating Pop-Tarts every day.
No cap.
The motherfucker eating Pop-Tarts, random ass people you living with, fucking
the cigarettes,
TV dinners for bro. Yes, bro. Yes. But yeah,
I think well, if you had to name, I already know you said.
I was gonna say, how often does this show drop? Like once a week?
Every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Well, guys, next week you're gonna see our reaction to the recent episode.
Yeah, because bro, this last episode, it didn't leave us like too much on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
But it feels like it's setting up the next episode for some shit to go down. And I'm really excited to see where it goes because this show has me by the dick at this point. I'm sorry, I think about the show and I start talking like Tommy.
The saying is has me by the balls.
Well, yeah.
I think that's the same, but hey,
he says
works
dick
too.
more. I don't know.
I forgot where I saw him. I think he was like a rocker or something like that in the previous role.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
He was something else, but badass. I'm gonna look into that shit. I've been recommended several times and to hear from you guys, see how excited you guys get. I actually started Tulsa King. That's more my style, mobs and shit and gangs and all that shit. But
well, there's a cartel in this show.
Yeah, I heard this will come my interest.
Shit, it starts out with the cartel.
I'll probably check in on that, and then by the time, hopefully next week when we come back, I'll have more to share with you guys.
Yeah, I can't wait till you tell me your favorite character, your favorite fucking scene. 'Cause, bro, I have like 4 or 5 scenes that are drilled into my mind, like already. Even if it's
J-Rock.
like the
J-Rock's up to it too. Oh yeah.
What?
He likes it.
Yeah, he's caught up.
Landman?
Yeah.
Did you put him on?
No, he.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna say he put me on, but he was telling me about it, and of course, other people were telling me about it. But
shout out Blackbird.
It's a good show. I will say that, and I'm not one to like just sit down and like binge watch a show. If I don't find it interesting,
that shit has you hooked first episode.
But yeah.
Well, everybody, thanks for tuning in.
Well, yeah, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
If you've watched Landman yourself, comment your favorite character, comment your favorite Tommy phrase, comment whatever you like about the show, or don't. But if you do, we'll reply because this show's fucking badass, and I recommend it to anybody watching this.
Hope y'all have a great week. TYF, we sign out. Peace.